This is hashtag TapInPodcast. Tap in. This is Tap In. Yeah. This is the place where you about to tap in. Wanna know what's hot? You gotta tap in. You know who's dope in the city? Gotta tap in. This is Young Woody's hashtag TapInPodcast.
Yo. This right here is your boy, Young Woody, and this is hashtag TapIn. Yo, and this right here, y'all, is actually a guy I've been knowing for a minute. I've been seeing him through different circles. First time I met him, he was actually at my videographer spot. You know, I met him with Wave Thomas, man. Shout out to Wave. And met up with him, chopped it up with him a few times. You know what I'm saying? Smoked with him, had good convos with him. Then the next time I seen him, you know what I'm saying, it was Terminal Battlegrounds. You know what I'm saying? Was it actually at a battle rap event? And he was actually joking around with Prestige. You know what I'm saying? Both online and at the actual event. You know what I'm saying? We familiar with each other, so we wasn't like we were strangers with one another. But then, you know what I'm saying? You know, numbers get exchanged. Music get exchanged, you know what I'm saying? Everybody respecting everybody. But you know, I'm Austin. So I gotta get Austin in the spot so people know what Austin holds. And it was more than what I thought.
Hey, not to cut you off, but that night at the Terminal Battlegrounds, I thought I was so drippy. I had on like the low-key camo outfit, and you really dubbed me the motherfucking duck hunter. And now I'm in the Terminal Battlegrounds realm. I'm known as the duck hunter. He the one really named me that.
All right, look, check it out. All right, it ain't my fault that the actual hat he had on looked like he was about to go snipe a deer, dog. That's not my fault. That is not my fault. But look,
I had on a rare camo Mercedes dad hat, yo, with the rare 510 fucking collab dunks, camo dunks with the orange laces, with the orange. Man, I felt so drippy, bro. I was like, duck hunter?
The only thing my nigga needed was the rifle, and it was a wrap, all right? Wow. But without no further ado, Austin, man, hashtag my tap in, my viewers. Yo, I got my boy Goldy Trill, man. How you doing, my G?
Good.
Oh, man. So, now, first of all, we're gonna talk about the red packs. All right, so right now, if y'all don't realize, man just handed me something real, you know what I'm saying? Tastes good too. Yo, straight guard. Now, exotic rose, natural leaf, wraps, tobacco free. So, obvious on first look, it's gonna say tobacco free. So therefore you ain't dealing with like relos. You're not dealing with nothing dealing with that. So you're dealing with natural leaf. So something similar to a backwood and or what we say, a game leaf. Different.
Neither.
Talk to me.
You ever smoke what's them hoes called? The Tyson wraps.
No, I've had hemp wraps. I haven't had those.
So Mike Tyson, he has these wraps that are I forgot what they call them, but they're similar. They're the only thing on the market that's really similar to these, because what these are, they're a wrap from Brazil, and they're made out of a mixture of mate plant and chamomile leaf.
Okay.
And so they blend that and they put it on rolls and they chop them up. But that's what these are. They're a mixture of that. So it's no tobacco. So it's pretty much like nothing you ever smoked for real. Like there's no hemp in them, like none of that. They like I said, they're a mixture of mate plant and chamomile. That's why I call them tea woods, because it's like having a little tea time. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Chamomile, yeah, that makes sense. Man, dude, this is branding for your ass, and he's putting you on to something new, something a little bit healthier to you cannabis smokers and consumers. You already know what that is, man. So what made you go this route to get your own wraps?
Well, I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm gonna give you the real story. Whenever I first started, so I started it last year in November. Okay. And before that, I was doing a lot of like YouTube reviews on that. That's really where the name Exotic Rolls came from. I made a YouTube page, an Instagram page where I was really gonna just showcase like exotic wraps and blunts that nobody ever really seen. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that like don't get a lot of shine. Mm-hmm. Like there's this brand called Zach Woods. They got their own like tobacco leaves. Then there's Slap Woods. then there was, the vibes before they were popping. This was, a year ago, so like just different raps that people never seen before, hemp raps, blunts, all kinds of stuff. I just wanted to bring it to the forefront.
Okay.
And that's what my page was originally going to be. But that's why I called it Exotic Rolls. But then I started learning these brands, either they don't got no budget or they don't fuck with the underground. So it was hard for me to get people to send me products. You know what I'm saying? So I was having to buy products out of my own pocket. It was hard for me to get people to like repost my shit when I did reviews on their shit. And so like, it was like hard to get the numbers up on it. And like with smoker stuff on like YouTube, Instagram, whatever, it's already at a disadvantage because they age restrict you. You know what I'm saying? So you really do need people pushing you and like promoting your stuff, other people outside of just you, for it to get any kind of traction.
Or the paid promotion that you would normally do between the social media stuff.
Now, really, with paid promotion, that's kind of shaky because you could get an ad, it can get approved and everything, then it starts running. It's running for maybe 3 days, and then it gets flagged because you're smoking in it, or it's about smoking products, and then it gets flagged and get taken down.
But which is
you
true,
don't get your ad money back.
But what happens if you do that from a perspective that leads them to a spot that allows you to keep your monetization? Meaning that, like, let's just say you have reels on Instagram, small pictures and certain things that don't actually have the actual cannabis or you smoking in it, but leads you to either or your OnlyFans and or your actual YouTube, where you are maybe age restricted, but they won't take away your monetization because of the actual content of your product.
True, and that's kind of the route I went on some my independent route type deal. And when I noticed that these companies weren't fucking with me, I was like, I could probably do it better than them. So I really just reached out to probably like 3 dozen companies trying to get manufacturing. And then I found this company out in Brazil, and they saying, shout out to y'all. They really linked with me and they helped me out, as far as branding, as far as getting product, wholesale, because I already have an LLC. I've been having it since like 2020, I want to say.
Okay.
So I that was out of the way. I had my tax ID and all that straight, so that was good. That was good up front. But they really helped me out as far as like fronting me products, helping me with packaging, stuff like that. So that was helping me get my feet off the ground. Like I said, like a year ago. Now we over a year in. November we made a year. November 4th we made a year. So we just been pushing ever since. And we've gone through some different products. We actually had a hemp cone at one point that we were pushing. It came in like a 1G size and a 2G size that you could stuff. But they weren't really like big sellers. So sorry to everybody that was buying them, but they're discontinued. We pushing T-Woods all 2023.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. What's the benefits between these in the difference between backwoods, relos, papers, the traditional way, you got the new hemp wraps now, you got cones, which inadvertently is papers, if I'm not mistaken. So, what's the difference?
Well, with doing my research, there's there's so many different smoking peripherals on the market. Like as far as, like you said, papers, we can start at papers. There's hemp, there's rice, there's tree, different type of papers. And then from there it goes sizes, and then it goes cones. And papers is really probably the purest way to smoke, as far as like if you want taste, if you want, because you can get them like extra thin papers, and just don't even taste the paper that much. And so that's really like the purest way to smoke. But outside of papers, then you have, the hemp wraps. And hemp wraps, people's complaints about hemp wraps is they're too thick. They overpower what you're smoking, as far as, if you're smoking cannabis, smoking hemp, whatever. Right. Some people say it overpowers the taste. Which I don't feel that way. I actually like hemp wraps. So out of these or hemp wraps, I'm gonna pick these obviously, but hemp wraps are definitely a close second for me.
Okay.
Then you got the tobacco route, which that I feel like dilutes the taste a lot. Okay. And there's a lot of like red tape and like regulation that goes into having a tobacco wrap of your own. Okay. Because you gotta get like special licenses and all kind of stuff just to even sell them. And so it's really something to like stay away from, really, because it's just a massive headache.
Got you, man. This shit's fire, bro.
Already
pre-cut, it's a blunt roll. Exactly. So all you gotta do is fill it up and that's all. And they tough. They don't just rip easy. Man, look at this.
And if you're somebody that doesn't like licking it, you can just dip your hand in
some water
and just because it's self-seal for real.
Oh, word!
As soon as they get wet, like you'll have a tough time finding the seal once you really like wet them and stick them.
Oh, so you tuck and seal and just and they good,
bruh.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm definitely going to enjoy. I'm about to roll me over.
They come 5 in a pack. You know what I'm saying? Come 5 in there.
How much they cost?
So I sell them, you know what I'm saying, 5 a pack. I do, 10 packs for like 40, 45, depending on how many.
You mean 10 of these packs for $45?
Yeah. So
you about $4 a pop? Okay, and it costs 5 Rellos a thing.
Exactly.
So you basically get.
But people resell them for like 8 to 12. I've seen people sell them $12 before.
Just for the Rello wraps?
Just for the 5 pack. Just for the 5 pack.
Oh,
I've seen people selling them at, cause like I go to a lot of them underground sessions and stuff, and like different like shows where there's like underground vendors and stuff.
Talk to me.
And so a lot of those people are really my best customers because they buy them in bulk, and so like you know what I'm saying, they be getting good price. They don't pay $45. They buy so many, but they be like really selling them. I be selling them $8 to $12, you know. And I've seen people like selling them $12. You know, like they got 3-4 boxes and sold out in the night at $12 a pop.
That's what's up, bro.
And I was really impressed. Like it made me feel good because I was dropped them off, and I wasn't gonna stick around for the show because I had other things to do that night. But I stuck around anyway, and I seen him like putting like the empty boxes away like as he's selling out, and like it was only like a few hours. I was like, damn, okay, I'm on to something.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, bro. Now, for somebody who's an avid smoker, somebody who in this hip hop game really, you know what I'm saying, you know, marijuana, how we say, cannabis keeps the ease, helps you get through the madness a lot easier.
Yeah,
that's real true. You know what I'm saying. So sometimes when you come across some good raps, and I'm still as we sitting there blazing, hey man, it stands by the product. You don't smell it, you don't taste it like you would a Rello. But it gives me the smooth consistency of a Rello.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I can't stand hemp wraps and I can't stand papers.
Yep. Because
you always constantly light. Shit, bro. If I roll up one of these, and I'm not gonna be constantly lighting them. That's why I fuck with Rellos, and you know, Rellos are Rellos. But you know what I'm saying? My partner's product. Oh yeah, this. See this right here. I'm gonna be buying a box of them bitches and just keeping them up there. You're gonna be like, well, this nigga wallet. Nah, I found them hoes. These what's up?
Yeah, man. And I still smoke backwoods. I still smoke flatwoods. I still, you know what I'm saying. I fuck around with like the different leaves. Cause I like a good tobacco leaf, but like this is what I really smoke on a daily.
Damn, that's what's up, bro. Now, hashtag tap in. Y'all know I'm here for the hip hop. Y'all know he here for the music. You know what I'm saying? My boy Goldy Trill. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your most recent drops and also tell me what's coming next.
All right, so I recently I just dropped a song called Life's Good, and I really just dropped it just to feel like the pulse of the people, because I'm thinking about dropping a full, not an album, but like an EP, like maybe like an 8-song EP.
Okay.
And it's just gonna be like some different like just triumph music, you know, maybe some love music on there, you know what I'm saying? Just something fun, you know what I'm saying? Just to drop, because I haven't dropped since like really like 2020. Like I dropped like, I want to say like 8 instrumental tapes under Goldy Trill, and like so my Spotify and my Apple Music, like, so just to keep it active, but I haven't dropped like nothing like me rapping and stuff in a while, and so that's why I dropped that video, and really that video's from like, I want to say 2018. And I just put like a new song under it, you know what I'm saying? Really that song is probably like from 2020, 2019, so around there. Probably 2020, because I was rapping about like living by the lake and shit. So yeah, it was probably 2020, that's when I was living out there. But but I got a lot of music that I just been sitting on, and I wanna get it out there before it's like not too late, but like just before I don't feel it no more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. All right, so what's coming next?
So I'm working on a mixtape right now. We just got the artwork back, and we're gonna get the artwork like animated and everything. So we're just waiting on that. Okay. But I'm dropping a tape with my boy Almighty Rexo. Okay. He go by Almighty Rexo Gula, depending on what you know him as.
Shout out to Rex.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rex.
That's my boy. But we got a joint mixtape coming out called Black Venom.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I self-produced probably like 3 or 4 songs on there. And then we got some production from a couple other guys.
Who are the other guys?
I can't think of their names right now. Sorry.
It's all good.
Because Rex brought them beats, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
You know?
I got you. No, I got you. All right, so let me ask, man.
I played 4 songs for you before we started.
Right.
3/4 of them I did the beats for.
Okay. No.
One of them was done by working on Dying. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, so y'all know here at hashtag, man, I like to make sure y'all catch those jewels. Y'all can't miss those gems. That's self-production. That's a talent. That's not something you just do. To be good at something and then do it the right way and knowing how to put it out and push it and market it, that's a blessing, because that's one thing you don't got to pay for. And it's self-expression. It goes along with the flow. Hip-hop, y'all know what I'm talking about. Here at hashtag, man, Austin, you got to honor your own. Why do I say that? Where you from?
Right, down the street.
Down the street. Hey, wait, but you in Austin though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you put on for the city. And then when you travel, like one of your favorite vacation spots, like one of your favorite vacation spots is Cali. And when you go to Cali and go out, you represent us.
Yeah, definitely. Got that branded on me.
You know what I'm saying? That's Austin right there, dog. That's here.
Got that branded
You
on
feel me? So let me ask, man, when the style of music you make, what are your influences? Where do they come from?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've been making this same sound since realistically 2008. When Lil Wayne started using auto-tune, like T-Pain. Like when T-Pain was doing it, I was like, all right, that sounds cool. That's dope. I want to play around with that. But when Lil Wayne started doing it, I was like, all right, I gotta figure this out. And so like the Asian homies, had the home studios. They had all the cracked plugins and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They had auto-tune when it was like. It was
Evo
like,
version.
Yeah, bro, and it was like $700, just for the plugin or something like that, or $7,000. Just for the plugin. Like they had the crack version, So we was making songs back in the day. Me and my boy, he go by KT 3X or whatever. Crazy True. That's what KT stand for. Y'all might not know that little songs. But another Austin. We had a little group together, and a little duo. Okay. And I really brought him into that lane, and I was like, bro, let's fuck around with it. And we was young, it's like 16, 17, all gang banged out, you know what I'm saying? So the older homies like, man, what the hell y'all singing like robots and shit for? And niggas wasn't getting it. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think y'all Kanye West? Yes. The fuck? Who you think you Lil Wayne? Yes. The fuck? Yes, I do. You see this long ass hair? Like at the time, bro, long ass hair. Like nigga, yes, I think I'm Lil Wayne. The fuck? What you? Yes. But bro wasn't really feeling that. So like niggas low key like bullied him out of his sound, you know what I'm saying? So he kinda stopped fucking with it. And I kept fucking with it, and that kinda drove a wedge in between us really on some musical shit. Then some bullshit street shit happened, like I said, we was gang banged out. We ain't got into it, but you know what I'm saying? So it kinda drove a wedge in us, and he started going off and doing regular real rap shit. And I just kept doing the auto-tune shit. But one thing we was talking about the other day was putting that money up, you know what I'm saying, behind your shit. And I was so young, and the internet was so young, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't putting no money. I at least could have been putting shit on YouTube or something, but I wasn't. And so it took a while for me to catch some traction. It wasn't until I linked up with this DC nigga, and shout out to my boy Solo Keto, you know what I'm saying, he just dropped the tape actually a month or two ago. Damn, I forgot the name of it. It's Sorry I Was Trapping or something like that. It's dope, but so I listened to it front to back. It was hard. Okay. But my boy Solo Keto out of DC, but he linked me with this producer from up there. And to this day, I've never met this man. We've been working since 2011, 2012. I've never met this man in person. But we've done collab beats. We've done full collab tapes, where he did all the beats and I just rapped. We did where we collabed on the beats and I rapped over him. We done hella work together. I've never met this man in person. That's crazy. But
the internet is amazing, ain't it?
Bro, what? Yes, bro. Through them DMs and everything, bro. We just been staying in contact to this day, bro. It's been 10 years. We just been working.
Where is he at?
He's up in DC.
You ain't never just caught a flight and just gone holler at him?
Bro, I don't know what I be on, bro.
I was cause DC ain't nothing but a quick 12?
Bro, but it's You gotta go like in the summertime or something up there, bro.
No, you don't.
Bro, it be so cold, bro. So what? Nigga, I'm from Texas. Texas. I hate the cold, bro. It is 60 out there. I'm like, oh.
Nah.
So I gotta go up there in the summertime or something, bro.
I love that shit.
Bro, I'm 150 pounds, my nigga.
I'm 230 pounds.
Yeah, see, I'm
a 6 foot big nigga.
Yo,
I don't care, bro. I love that shit.
I hate the cold.
I get top dog. Like, well, look, we in Texas. We used to the 105, 106s.
Yeah,
at one point,
I that shit.
I get tired of sweating.
I don't care.
Get tired of that shit. But here at hashtag, man, I gotta let y'all know. This guy is dope. Gotta check him out. Where can they find you? Give me all social medias.
So, I'm terrible with the social media shit. Give me 1 second.
Okay, look it up. But why he look it up? It serves me up to a point. All right, I'm gonna get on you about that because you got to know that. All right, but look, what he was talking about, I was talking about earlier when I went live not too long ago, speaking about artists and DJs and the investment they need to take into themselves. They do. The more investment you make, the more people will see you, the better off your chances are of making a success. So I do want you to be successful. I don't want you to be foolish. No one's gonna give you this shit. You're gonna work and pay your way through this. You don't have no choice.
Alright, so the little word of advice.
So just make it look good. Real shit.
A little word of advice for all the up and coming rappers: build you a home studio, but don't release nothing you record in that home studio. Use the home studio to where you can save money and not waste money when you get to the studio. Record full songs, ideas, whatever. Full songs at the crib. Listen to them. Remember what you said, what you wrote, everything. Remember that shit. That way, when you get to the studio, you can knock out 10 songs in an hour if you work like that. Cause you can come with the song and you do all that. If you learn how to edit and all that, and you come with the song fully done and show the engineer this is what I'm trying to make again. That's a cheat code right there. And that's why me and Ram work so well together. Cause like he listened. And I can show him like, all right, this is what we're doing. And he's like, bet, let's do it. And we just run through, like literally I've done like 10 songs, like 12 songs in a 3-hour session.
You want to hear something wild? You're going to laugh at this. I don't agree with that. You want to know why?
Because you one of them niggas that feel like, no, you got to catch the magic in the studio and be feeling the vibes.
No. No. Absolutely not. No.
Hell no.
No.
Save your money. Get there prepared. Go to the studio prepared.
No. That's not the part I disagree with.
The release that shit?
Nah, it's not that.
Okay.
See, I've seen people go to the big boys. I've seen people go to the big boy studios and they don't know how to mix. But I've seen people who actually are engineers. It doesn't matter if they're in a home studio or a big boy studio, you're gonna get the mix you want. Whether you want hardware or software, it just depends on the actual mix you want.
But that go into
I know, I'm telling you as a person who has a degree in audio engineering and production, I can tell you this. I can honestly tell you this. You know why? Because I can digitally do exactly what I do in the hardware. And you know why?
No, I've seen it.
I flex it. I tell niggas all the time. They'll go, well, Woody, why would I get you in the regular studio? I say, because if you get me in my home studio where I'm going to mix it the exact same way, I can charge you, I can make you pay less. I can charge you less. But the moment I step foot into a big boy, my prices, they change drastically.
Yeah.
And they say, why? It's more work. It's literally more work. Like, it's one thing to route something. It's different to physically fucking route something and then actually control the hardware without busting that bitch. You have to actually be in the studio enough to know what the fuck you're doing. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. 99% of the places you go, they have their own engineers because of the same point, because they don't want you blowing their shit.
Yeah.
This is a real fact. I know. I am my squad's audio engineer and producer. I know. Trust me. I don't agree with that. And what I tell anybody, this is what I tell anybody. I mean this with every bone in my body. Get you a studio home where you know the quality is there. Why do I say that? My team never has a trash release. Why? I won't let them. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
there's no buts. There's no buts.
It's a big but.
No. How?
Because there's nothing like recording in a professional studio. Like it's not the same. It's not the same level of like. For me, I take it a lot more serious when I'm at a professional studio. For one, because I pay my money to be there, and for two,
they gonna pay their money to be here too.
You know, and for two though, like it's like. See, I'm talking about from the artist. I'm not saying like build a studio and charge niggas to come through. I'm saying build you your own like small setup. That way you can when you got them ideas and they're coming at 3 a.m. you can get up and get on your laptop, plug that shit up and spit that shit out and get it out. And that way when you are at the studio at 6 p.m. the next day or 2 weeks from then, you got that piece. It's not just floating around in your head for 2 weeks and now it's not the same.
See that part I understand. But the part I don't agree with, and this is maybe where me and you are not understanding each other. I'm not here to tell you that the way you think in your process is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to explain to you is the matter of the type of recording that you do doesn't matter. Why? Because the same way that you do a digital recording in a big boy studio is more aesthetics. Because I understand the actual breakdown of it, it's no different. Why do I mean that? Because I can take your home recordings on Pro Tools and route them through everything else.
But you said something very important.
I can do the same way.
But you said something very important.
Go right ahead.
The aesthetics.
Talk to me.
That's what I mean. Like, I take it more serious when I'm in the studio.
Right, for you.
You know, it's like because of like, okay, I'm in this booth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting at my bedside at 3 a.m. with the mic stand right here and the laptop. No, I'm in this booth. I got these headphones on. Well, my own headphones. I always take my own headphones. Side note, always take your own headphones to the studio. Don't trust theirs, that they're going to have good ones, that they're going to work, that they're going to be clean. Bring your own headphones every time you go to the studio. But anyway, so I'm in the booth. I got my studio. I'm talking to another guy's taking care of everything. I'm in just straight rapper mode. Right. But when I'm at the crib, I can be super critical of myself. I can say, nah, that's crap. Nah, I don't like that. I can switch it up. I can change how I like. And by the time I get to the studio, I got a fully done product. But like now we can polish it pretty much. Now that I'm in the studio, I can record it. I can do 100 takes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get what I originally did just to perfect it and say it exactly what I want because I've been listening to it for 2 weeks. And now I know it's like, okay, this is what I like. This is what I would change. This is what I would say different. These are the lyrics I would change. You know, and I can work through it. And like, by the time I get to the studio, I'm not doing all that after we just recorded this song. I've done all that already. So all that's left is to just record the song.
That makes sense.
You know, you can build presets really off of, like they can build their presets off of just listening to what you bring them. And that way, once you're done recording, you already got half the work done because they was doing the presets while you was in the booth.
That's a different method. I ain't gonna lie, I've never done that method.
So that's what two of the producers I work with, Cody Acosta and you know the official Ram, both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like before I step foot in the booth, we're doing all the presets, getting everything ready together. You know what I'm saying? Every opening up, we know how many tracks it's gonna take me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't do punches. You know what I'm saying? Like I rap. You know.
For me, I'm gonna tell you, we're in 2020. I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing about that statement.
Man, I rap. I don't do punches.
Wait. I'm going to tell you the funniest thing. Because I'm an engineer and a rapper, I'm going to tell you something that it's the funniest shit ever. When you're rapping in a studio, is it good to have great flow and clarity in what you do? Yeah, so 100%. What most rappers don't understand is you have nothing to prove in the studio.
Fuck that. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Bruh.
That's a lie. No, hold on. I respect every one of y'all's opinion. I gotta tell y'all this. Your job in the studio is not necessarily this statement because you're gonna take it out of context. Are you supposed to kill the track? Yes. Are you supposed to give it your 100% energy? Yes. Are you supposed to do everything you can to make this song the best of your ability? Yes. Now, with that statement aside,
you about to say bullshit.
Alright? With that aside, I understand.
You about to say bullshit.
No, I'm not. When you're making music, let's say you sing something all the way through. Cool. Slurred here, slurred here, slurred here. Cool, say it again. Okay, this time you didn't, but this time you said it here, 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 and here. Cool, now you go here. You done said it 50 times. Now this is what most rappers don't understand from an engineering standpoint. Do you know what we did? We cut, and guess what y'all heard? What? One clarity piece that went through. And that made it sound like he didn't do it at all. But if you heard the one take that he actually did, you would not take one of the 150 all the way through.
Guess what?
Hold on, stop. Stop.
Because I'm
stop.
not him.
Stop. Hold on.
That nigga you're talking about, I'm not him.
Hold on, wait. But see, here's the thing. But what you don't understand about what we're actually going back and forth about is not about the aspect of the rapper having the mindset. What people don't understand is, as a artist, like you said, you can go over something till you get it right. What most people don't understand is, as engineers, we don't delete shit. We have all your bad takes. We have them all. But we have your good points and your bad. That one take Jake shits to make you feel good. That I got this because it was the one take I loved. I'm glad. I heard perfection in other places on the other ones that you didn't hear. I'm telling you this. Why? Because why do you think Drake sounds like $1 billion artist?
Man.
Hold on, wait. This is real shit. Why do you think when they make a pop artist, dude, I've sat in these sessions. I've had to mix these motherfuckers. This is real shit. Bro, they go over that shit 1,000 times.
So see, that's what I was saying though. I do all that before I get to the studio.
True enough.
So all those songs you heard, I damn near recorded them in 3 takes.
Okay, but even then, but feel what I'm saying. But even within those 3 takes, I'm telling you, respectfully, the clarity you're hearing from them, I promise you, there are touches of each one of those takes in one thing. I'm telling you. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because, bro, I don't just rap. I don't just do rappers. I'm a motherfucker who's done live bands. I've done singers. I've done it. I've done it all. And but when it comes to the game, I have insight from the industry. It's more than just hip hop. Because when I tell them about it, they'll think I'm playing because going from home studio to the big boys and all of this other, they really think we're joking because they don't understand paying by the hour on the big boys will hit you for $200, $250 an hour. They'll hit you for $350, $450 an hour. And that's just to record it. To have the motherfucker that came in with you to mix it and or their studio guy to mix it, that's a whole other charge. Yeah. And then we're talking about a whole other charge to master it. Because it's a different feeling coming from the hardware actually than actual digital. I know what I'm talking about. This is real. Yeah, this is real shit.
But I'll be over there.
I had to do it. This is what I'm saying. But here's the thing. You're coming from a dude who also has bars. So you're talking about somebody who performs it and raps it just like you. Till this day, Heavy releases January 1st. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's late nights, Heavy mornings. Yeah. I know what I'm saying. And guess what? As talented as Heavy is, there's been times when Heavy's been in the studio. I tell Heavy right now. This is why this is real shit. People who've been through artist development, they will all tell you this. I want the energy. You're gonna match it. Yeah. But guess what? Sometimes you have a song where your energy level is so fucking high. Bro, bro, you're never gonna record that as clear as you need to record it, bro. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I've been on both sides. I'm a loud motherfucker. Plus, I had to mix it. Like, I'm telling y'all this. This is something that it's not necessarily be an argument about. It's something I like having a dialogue about.
Step back off the mic.
All right.
That's the solution.
Oh, no. Not always. But here's always. But here's the thing.
Step your ass back.
Here's the thing.
Quick kiss of the mic.
No. But here's the thing.
Quick kiss of that pop filter.
Here's the thing. When it comes to the game, that's just one part of the technique. Understand, because we're both sides of the board. I'm both sides. I'm not just one. And see, I come from an area where they go, well, damn, how do you? Because I understand both sides. And that's actually an honor for me, because I can give you insight that most people don't have. And everything he told you, it wasn't wrong. It's not wrong to be prepared to come in with a game plan and have it mapped.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. Understand, I never said he was wrong.
Go to the studio prepared.
But I never said he was wrong. But I'm saying the part that
every hour they want they guap.
Facts. And here's the thing. This is the part that people don't understand. That's just to record it.
Yeah. You're not running off on the studio.
See, here's the thing. The other day, you know what I had a dude ask me? He said, bro, why you charge $100 a song? I said, because I'm saving you money. And he was like, what? He said, you ain't saving me money? I said, yes, I am. He goes, why? So I said, how long you think it's going to take you to record a song? He was like, 35, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I said, okay. I said, well, that's $50 to $100 an hour. Okay, boom. You're working on $100 to $200 for the second hour. I told him, I said, now you're done recording. All right, do you want your tracks? He goes, you ain't gonna mix it? I said, no, bro, that's a whole nother charge.
Yeah.
I said, that's all that. Now wait, that ain't the master. That's just a mix.
Yeah.
Not no effects, nothing crazy. They're just bringing the vocals out a little bit. Look, so you sound okay. Not even decent. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like another $50, $60, maybe $100. Now, if you want me to master it, that's another $250. So the overall, you're looking at about per song, not project, song. You're looking at an average $300-400 easily, without question. That's a big boy. That's per song, easily $400. Now
that's why I say go to studio prepared. Know
easily
what you're trying to do. Save your time and money.
$400.
I can record 12 songs in 3 hours.
And look, but even then, right now, like I said, you're talking big boy. That's an easy 150, 250 an hour. So in 3 hours, Drew invested $450 to $750.
You got 12 songs.
They got 12 songs
and
recorded.
And then sent them 12 to my homie who does engineering.
And then you paid.
I paid
per
him
song or per project?
Per project. That's
the
homie.
See, he did the project and he got the work relationship. See what I'm saying? But you notice we're not talking about not paying. There's a price to this shit.
Yeah, every time.
So when I tell boys this, it's not that I'm telling them this to get on your necks. No, motherfucker. I'm telling you this because this is what it takes to be. This wasn't cheap. Look, as simple as it is, it wasn't cheap. You feel me?
The only way to save money is to do it yourself.
And
you're not saving money because you're spending time, and your time is invaluable.
Hey, man. Shout out to hashtag Tap In. We talking to y'all right now. Exotic Rose, Natural Leaf Raps. Hey, shout out to my boy Goldy Trill. Hey, man. This is what we do. Hashtag Tap In. That's my guy, Goldy Trill. And I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. Whenever you're dropping something, whenever you're pushing something, man, make this one of your media stops, bro. I would love to always let the people know what you're doing. Keep us involved. Keep us in touch. And hey, here at hashtag Tap In. We out. Thank you. And good night. Brody, thank you.
Yeah, man, this is cool.
Yes, sir.
This is hashtag Tap In Podcast. Tap in. This is Tap In. Yeah. This is the place where you about to tap in. Wanna know what's hot? you gotta tap in. You know who's dope in the city, gotta tap in. This is Young Woodies, #TapInPodcast, yo.